Before we get started, I just want to mention the title of this movie is called The Rover. And there's a specific reason why it's called The Rover, but I can't talk about it. So I just want you to know that if you haven't seen this movie, there will be a section in this film, or in this video, where like I talk about something that you're not going to understand. That's totally fine. This movie's crazy, so I'm excited to talk about it. We're going to talk about The Rover. The Rover was released in 2014. It was written and directed by David Michaud. Now, this movie is strange, so I'm going to try to explain it in the best way possible. Set in a near dystopian future, approximately 10 years after the collapse of society, Guy Pearce is this character who has this car who gets stolen from him by Robert Pattinson's brother. And so it's up to him to go get his car back because he really wants his car back. There's a reason for that. I can't talk about it. Then he enlists Robert Pattinson because Robert Pattinson does not like his brother because his brother left Robert Pattinson to die. So he and him team up to go get the car back, basically. And it's this really cool, like, movie about family, basically. Because we learn right from the beginning that Guy Pearce killed his wife and kid or whatever. Well, no, he just killed his wife and his wife's lover. So I thought that was really cool. But then we also get to the point where like Robert Pattinson's like, I want to kill my brother, and it's this really cool kind of take on extremism, in my opinion. It goes from like, we don't like him to like, we're gonna kill him because it's dystopian and that's what they do in like the future. And no one cares, like the big thing. And I feel like that it's a heartfelt movie that I can't talk about a lot of the heartfelt parts because it's spoilers, but know what it's heartfelt. Those are the only moments in the film that I think really stand out. A lot of the other stuff is kind of boring. Like, there's a lot of, like, character development for the sake of character development that I don't think we necessarily needed. Do I like it? Yeah, I do like that we get to understand Ray and Eric more. I like them as characters. I think they're really cool. Like, the performances are super solid. Like, Robert Pattinson delivers a career-bending performance here. Guy Pearce is great in this film, as he is in most films, in my opinion. I never think of him as a great actor. It just kind of is. And the directing is really cool, and the cinematography is really nice, too. But it lacks juice. Like, it's a cool story. It's a cool idea. The ending's really cool. It goes back to the beginning, and it relates to the title. And this is where I kind of think it'll be a little confusing. I think because of that, the movie's bad. I think because, like, if you only are considering the fact that this movie was meant to deliver on the final emotional thing of the film, it didn't work for me, mainly because it wasn't about that for most of the film for the first time watching. This is definitely one of those movies that you have to watch twice in order to really like it, and I like it a lot, but I'm not watching it twice. Like, I will in the future, but I'm not right now. So I feel like it kind of undersells itself by making it about the end of the film instead of, like, the end of the film impacts the entire film, which A24 does a lot, but in this case it doesn't work for me because the end of the film makes you like Eric a lot more, but because it's already the end of the film, you don't really care about Eric a whole lot. So on second watch, you're gonna like Eric a lot more, but on first watch, you're not. And I think that's kind of where this movie falls flat, is it doesn't work as a movie. It works as a rewatchable film that is really cool to watch the first time, but has way more emotional depth the second time. I could be wrong about this because I have not seen it twice. I'll let you know when I do watch it for a second time. But that's my main issue, is like, you can't sell me on something that isn't going to happen until the end of the movie. It's kind of like, in my opinion, like Civil War, Captain America Civil War, where they marketed the film on the end fight, basically. And that was really cool, but then everything leading up to that didn't really matter. Like, it was just character development and plot development until we got to this cool fight that lasted about 20 minutes. And this is kind of similar, except that we don't know what the exposition's happening because we don't know what the exposition is. And that works for me because I like not knowing about the characters until later. But the end scene of the movie is what makes you relate to the character. And that really doesn't work for me. But overall, the movie is really good. Like, I do enjoy it. I like it a whole lot. I think it's really cool. But is it my favorite A24 film? Absolutely not. In fact, I think it's my least favorite. Oh, no. I didn't like The Green Knight, like, at all. But it's not a movie for me. I get it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give The Rover a B. Have you guys seen the Rover? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about it. I had a good time watching it. I can't wait to watch it a second time, but it won't be for a couple years at least, I think. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about it. And definitely consider showing up on the 31st of December for a live stream from 1 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. New Year's Eve. I'm really excited about it. So definitely consider doing that because it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.